The most senior referee in Japanese sumo, Itzo Unuchi, seen here on the right side of your screen, has been hit by claims he sexually harassed a teenage colleague. The allegations come just days after a former grand champion was found guilty of assaulting a young rival at a bar. Sumo wrestling dates back 2,000 years. The top wrestlers live in training camps known as stable. There is a strict hierarchy with young wrestlers expected to cook and clean for the senior stars. But there have been some high-profile cases of abuse within the system. 10 years ago, a novice was beaten to death by older wrestlers, and last year, a wrestler and his coach had to pay damages to another fighter who was blinded in one eye after repeated attacks. Despite its long history, sumo is facing an uncertain future. Earlier, we spoke to Kaz Nagasuka. He's a sports journalist for the Japan Times, and we asked him how much damage has been done.
It is still popular. People know the names of the yokozunas, and the media are still dealing with it. And even if you don't know much about the sport, you still know some of the biggest names in the sport. But it feels like to me, people are seeing it more as a sport rather than the traditional culture. But I think for Japan, it is important to preserve the tradition. Maybe more so because the Japanese society is becoming more westernized. So sumo is one of the few things that make you feel it is genuinely Japan. But I think it has been more for the older people and the international people, and it feels like the younger people are losing their interest in it. Several years ago, there were bullying scandal and match fixing scandal in Japanese sumo, and so people reacting this time like, oh no, not again. And the incident that has happened this time has taken considerably big credibility away from sumo. But overall, I think that the image of sumo has been damaged so much, and I think it is going to impact the TV ratings and all that overall. Younger people are not really watching TV anymore, so the world is going online recently. There's no doubt about it. So younger people using smartphones, they don't even use computers anymore. But I think they should sumo association should start considering airing their tournaments online, like on the smartphones and computers.
Now, before we go, a social media campaign involving